Alright, you guys, this video is for my wife. I figured I'd tell her on here so that everybody knows, so I don't have anything to hide. When I boarded my plane today, I sat in my seat. A lady sat next to me. I sent you a text that said, "I'm on the plane, I love you." And then I went right from texting you to texting another girl that said, "Hey, I'm on my plane, I love you." To which the lady next to me said that I should be ashamed of myself for telling my wife, who is stored as beautiful in my phone, that I boarded the plane and I love her. And then I pulled up another girl in my phone and said basically the same thing. And I had TikTok up before this, so she said she's got my TikTok handle and she's gonna put it out there. So I just wanted to tell you before she does. So if you could go down to the end of the hall and tell our daughter that I will no longer be texting her from the plane that I love her, because I can only love one girl at a time.
This is just one more example of how one woman's poor opinion of men can impact a good man. Because that man probably does a lot for his family and he sacrifices without recognition, which is honestly okay with him. He doesn't need the praise, but it is really detrimental when he experiences the opposite. Even though it was just from a stranger, it almost makes it worse because that man might feel now that he is presumed bad until he proves himself good, which is really messed up.
You stupid.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Man, look here, man. Y'all, some of y'all women just need to stop being so damn nosy, man. Hey, bruh. When I saw that clip, I was like, yo, that is hilarious, man. That was funny as hell. See, this is a prime example of why my parents always raised me to stay out of grown folks' business. Just stay out of people's business. Crazy, man. That was funny, man. All right. Before I continue, I just want to say that thank you guys for helping me reach 40K. This video is pretty much gonna be for y'all for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause man, I gotta show the fellas some love, man, because I would not be here without y'all. Ladies too. I know it's last time I checked, I was close to 10% of my audience being women, which means out of about 40,000, almost 4,000 of y'all are women, which is shocking. But everyone that watches, everyone that subscribes, everyone that supports, you know what I mean, that, you know, that's been with me from the beginning to me, you know, starting to travel, being overseas, to, you know, the most recent, you know, down thing that happened with me, with me losing my father. From the bottom of my heart, you guys, I appreciate this. My goal is to reach 50K by New Year's, and by 2025, I want to hit 100K, or sometime in 2024 hit 100K if the growth just happens to expedite. But other than that, man, you know, from me to you, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And this video is about y'all today, man. It is about the men, man, because at the end of the day, we got to put ourselves first. At the end of the day, we still got to work on ourselves. And most importantly, I think men need to understand that you have value, you have value, and you are valuable, is what I was trying to say. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the next clip.
Our society is failing because we don't have strong men. And I intimated to you guys yesterday that it especially impacts me when it is black men, seeing black men walk down the carpet wearing ball gowns, the red carpet wearing ball gowns. This is what we're seeing. The humiliation of black men is what we are seeing in Hollywood. It seems like a humiliation ritual. So you can imagine my shock, my surprise, and my absolute elation when I saw that Neo reversed his publicist's apology. He essentially went on a rant. And here's what he had to say. Get ready. I think it's going to make your day. Take a listen.
I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless. So with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to live, love how you want to love, but your opinion is yours. Speak your opinion as much as you damn well feel like it. Because as I said, they're not important, they're not special. Everybody got one, and you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to mine, all right? Y'all feel how y'all want to feel. Have a great day. It's Neo. Peace and love.
Hey! Round of applause for Neo. That was amazing. I love when he says, if this gets me canceled, then maybe we've gotten to a point in the world where you just don't need a Neo. Right? If me being allowed to have a platform means that I have to say things that are not true, to say things that I believe to be backwards, to say that I think it is okay to do things that are detrimental to a child, if that's what it takes for me to have a platform, then maybe this is not the world for me. Is it that hard? Was that really such an act of courage? For some reason today, it seems like a tremendous act of courage for people to just speak rational sense because they're not allowed to speak rational sense. Hollywood is enslavement. They are owned by their agents, and their agents are owned by media narratives, corporate narratives, billions and trillions, really trillions of dollars that operate to make people believe these sorts of nonsense things. So, kudos to Neo.
All right, so for y'all that don't know, I think Neo went viral recently for, something that I've talked about on this channel before, man. They're starting to force feed this LGBTQ stuff down kids' throats in school. I remember showing a skit of drag queens literally dancing provocatively in front of what looks to be maybe 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds at the oldest. It was really bizarre to see. You know what I mean? And for one, I did not know Neo had that many damn kids. Jesus Christ. I'm like, it just goes to show you what we mean when we say women are having kids by a small number of men. That's a very good example. 1 man, 7 kids. Right. But all these black men are having kids by all these. I digress. But anyway, yeah. It's like, I've always said the same thing, man. Those kind of subjects should be talked about at home. When I grew up, my parents had these talks with me at home. This wasn't something that was force-fed to me at school. They taught us sex ed at school, which I highly suggest that. I'm like, y'all should just stick with that and keep it moving. But I don't know what is going on with these schools. This is why when I hear people saying they want to homeschool their kids, I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I'm really not. If you would have told me you wanted to homeschool your kids 10, 15 years ago, I probably would have laughed at you. But now I'm kind of like, go for it. Because, man, the stuff that I'm hearing these people are doing to these kids in these schools and what they teach them, it just doesn't make any sense. Even the way they teach basic math isn't the same anymore, man. I'm like, if y'all got kids, man, do help your kids with your homework, man, especially when it comes to math. And you tell me if you don't see the difference on how they find their answers versus how we did when we were in school. I'm 38, by the way, if y'all want to, try to compare and contrast. All right, on to the next clip.
When people don't appreciate you because they don't really realize what you do, just walk away, remove yourself. I don't care who these people are, family members, adult children, or even rebellious kids, your mother, your wife, your family members, your girlfriend. When they don't, if they get to the point, and they will, where they don't appreciate what you do is just remove all of you. Take everything away. Don't try to say, okay, what can I do now? Take everything away. And then they're going to realize they'll have to admit that they need you.
I'm going to let you men in on a little secret. Ladies, don't kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. I said it, yeah. We don't like that shit. Nigga come around thinking he know his worth. Oh, he too good for this, he too good for that. A man that know his worth ain't gonna let us play with him. And I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that. Nigga, I need you to come around not knowing shit.
Again, this is why female detractors come for channels like this. Why people like Fresh and Fit are getting demonetized. Why a guy like Andrew Tate is banned on social media platforms. Sneeko. Fellas, y'all gotta understand, the reason why these women push back so much is because it's for the exact same reasons why that lady just said right there. They don't want you to know your worth. They don't want you to have the power to disqualify them for anything serious, the same way they can disqualify you for giving you access to their body. That's really what it is. That's really what it is, man. Women do not like when men have standards and boundaries. They really want to be able to operate like an infant around you. Like they can do whatever they want and get away whatever they want because they don't know any better. Like a child. And you're just supposed to, just roll with the punches as if you're their parent. Like, oh, you don't know any better. I'll just coddle you, your feelings, and you'll be all right. Meanwhile, you're held to your responsibilities and you're supposed to do everything you're supposed to do. And if you don't, you're going to get your head chopped off for it. Just like a parent would. Because I'm like, I've seen guys in the comments agree with me when I use this analogy. Because that's how they really operate. Think about it. I say this all the time, bro. They want the authority of the man. They want the authority of a man, the accountability of the child, and responsibility of neither. Man, let me put it to you. I just want to finish off with this, man. Fellas, stay on your square, stay on your purpose, continue to work on yourself, whether that's your fitness, finances, whatever the case may be. Become the best version of yourself. Speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up. That's why I played that Neo clip, because let me tell you something. I used to struggle with that too. I know it may not seem like I don't because of this channel, but trust me, there was a time when I was very, very, very shy when it came to speaking up and speaking up for myself. And now I'm in a position where it seems that I speak up for the people, you know, the everyday average person. But guys, please, man, just understand your worth and know that you are valuable, man. But at the same time, you got to work on your value. You know what I mean? Because we are not born with our value like women are. All right. So just keep that in mind, man, and you know, just keep that awareness, brothers, man. Because at the end of the day, I want to see y'all win. All right. And going forward, this will be my last time. Hopefully, using this going forward. I finally got my other software working on the computer, so you'll start seeing basically the same background you would if I was doing a live show. And I'm gonna go back to the old format where, you know, I got my screen along with what I'm reacting to up at the same time, at least while I'm home anyway. But you know, when I'm out and about and I'm out traveling, this is pretty much what you'll get, minus the background, you know, more than likely. But I appreciate you guys being patient with me. And again, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. All right. Until the next video, you guys. Deuces.